Your Excellency, this university stands out as one of the pillars of training and education and research in the entire continent of Africa. There are not very many of them, and this will have stood out as a trailblazer in this region. Your Excellency, during this journey that the NGO has gone through, the NUK has had a number of partners that I would like to thank on their behalf, who have provided mentorship to the extent that the university now is functional and will soon be transferring its academic work to this new building. Let me start by thanking the Ministry of Education that has been very, very grateful to provide support, the Treasury for providing resources, the universities of Kenyatta University that has been very, very, very important in trying to mentor this particular university, in particular because most of the programs that are taking place now have been run in the past through Kenyatta University. The University of Nairobi has also been very, very helpful. The Chancellor is also with us here today. The Technical University has also helped this university, and the Chancellor is also here with us. And also a number of other partners that have helped this university come this far.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me say what a great honor it is to be with you here today as we preside over today's occasion, which marks yet another vital milestone in the establishment of the National Defense University, Kenya. Today's event, I believe, confirms my unqualified commitment to empowering our defense, security, and governance professionals through the provision of quality education and training. The world over, it is recognized that it is human capital that is perhaps the most important factor of production. Without high-quality human capital, the pursuit of sustained social economic development will forever remain a dream. And it is in realization of this fact that has informed us the need to give focus to education. And this was reinforced by the founding fathers of this nation. However, in the past, focus has been on non-security related education with a very narrow-minded thinking that higher education was not particularly relevant to the security sector. So as part of our broad reforms in the education sector, my administration has had to rethink this view because we equally need strategic thinkers even in the security sector. In this context, therefore, the establishment of the National Defense University, Kenya, aligns well with the overall government strategy of crystallizing our reforms in the education sector to drive Kenya's social economic transformation agenda. As many of you will recall, on the 27th of May, 2021, to actualize this perspective, I did award a charter creating the National Defense University, Kenya, to confer specialized degrees and offer courses in the fields of defense, security, and strategy. Ladies and gentlemen, I would wish to draw your attention to research and innovation as an avenue towards competitive spheres. And these include security training and education. As you are aware, insecurity remains a major challenge in our sub-region, which faces multiple threats against the backdrop of terrorism, transnational organized crime, and on environmental and health challenges, amongst many others. So this realization necessitates the focused involvement of institutions of higher learning to generate new ideas that are aligned with the evolving needs in a changing world. And it is with this in mind, as I indicated earlier, that we are convinced of the need to establish this university as a purpose-built vehicle to achieve the strategic objectives that I have just outlined. So let me at this juncture commend the University Council under the leadership of the Chief of Defense Forces, the university management under the leadership of the Vice Chancellor, for the exemplary work done so far to operationalize the National Defense University. We know that there is still much more to be done towards building the necessary capacity for the National Defense University Kenya to find its footing in academia. And in this regard and going forward, I urge all of you to draw from the experience of seasoned national as well as similar international institutions in all parts of the world to facilitate the realization of the long-term strategic goals that we desire. Fortunately, past leaders of defense are within reach, and you can tap into their wisdom as you move on your nation-building journey. So in conclusion, let me once again urge the University Council and management to optimize the capabilities of this university, align its programs with best practices through mentorship and benchmarking, and ensure continuous improvement of human capital as well as infrastructure to create a conducive learning environment. Going forward, you can count on our continued support in this endeavor to achieve excellence for the benefit of Kenyans and humanity in general. As I prepare to pass the leadership baton to the next administration, I wish to state that it has not just been an honor for me to serve as your Commander-in-Chief, but more importantly, I really appreciate the support that you have rendered to me in building our nation, and I will forever remain grateful for the enormous strides that we have accomplished together for this great country. With these remarks, it is now my distinguished pleasure and honor to declare the attainment of full operational capacity and capability to the National Defense University Kenya on this 3rd day of August 2022. I thank you, God bless you, and God bless Kenya. Asanteni sana.